Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Echoes from Above show. I'm your host, Echoes from Above. Let's go ahead and get right into it, right? So I want to talk real quick about Jeremy because it's so obvious that Jeremy is jealous of me, Kevin. It's not even funny anymore, right? It makes no sense. It's actually quite insane. It's like, dude, it just goes to show you some people can be successful and be doing well, but they're just never satisfied. And it just goes to show you that if you're not happy and comfortable with who you are as a human being, you're just never going to be happy, dude. And clearly Jeremy wants to be the best, right? But you got to understand that in life, everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own pathway that God mapped out for you. Maybe his destiny is to be number 2. That's fine. That's still better than most people. Maybe he's not destined to be number 1 and have 1.8 million subscribers like me, Kevin. And that's okay. You can't be a hater. There are YouTubers that I look up to that are a million times more successful than me. I don't hate on them. I get inspired by them. And the problem with Jeremy is he's not getting inspired by me, Kevin. He's just downright hating and being jealous. And it just makes no sense. It's like, dude, it's so obvious. So let's just get into the whole thing, right? First, let's start off with how the beef started, right? Because it's obvious by now that me, Kevin, and Jeremy have some sort of beef going on. They both won't directly address. I mean, Jeremy is addressing it a little bit more than Kevin. Like, Jeremy's just downright hating and showing that he's clearly jealous. Me, Kevin, barely talks about Jeremy and makes any videos, and I don't blame him. Why would he? You got 1.8 million subscribers, and you have this freaking loser with 700,000 subscribers who is nowhere near as successful as you, who's just clearly hating. Why would he acknowledge him? I get it. I completely get it. But let's talk about where this beef started, right? Because, at least in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think the beef first started when Kevin sold his stocks. And the reason why I say that is because if you remember, me, Kevin, was still on Millennial Money with Andre G, Graham Steffens, Jeremy, blah, blah, blah. And I remember when Kevin sold his stocks, they all confronted him on it. But Jeremy had a specific aggravating issue with it, right? And I think that's where the beef started. I think Jeremy got so upset with the guy and just kind of figured this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I think it just spiraled into sort of hatred. And obviously, it's obvious by now that Jeremy was probably always jealous of me, Kevin. But it didn't directly come out until Jeremy started to actually dislike Kevin for selling all of his stocks. And then that's where you're starting to see how Jeremy really feels, how he doesn't like me, Kevin. He's jealous of me, Kevin. He wish he could be me, Kevin, things like that. And it's just so crazy how that works. And what I want to say is it just goes to show you, if you're not comfortable or happy with yourself and your own accomplishments, like, you're not going to never be happy. And what's so weird about Jeremy is when I look at that guy, I mean, literally, like, look at this. Like, have you guys seen his latest videos? Like, the guy just doesn't look happy, right? Like, he's successful, multimillionaire, several properties, married with kids, got the Teslas in his garage. But am I the only one that looks at his videos and just thinks like, man, this guy does not look happy? I mean, don't get me wrong. Me, Kevin, doesn't either, to be honest. But this guy, Jeremy, literally looks like he's like on drugs half the time. Like, just look at some of his videos with the freaking pale face. Like, the guy doesn't look good, And it just goes to show you. I mean, when you spend half your energy hating on another person, yeah, you're going to look like crap. You're not going to be happy doing that. You got to be content with yourself and who you are and what you're doing. And it's just petty to me, like just look at this video, right? Jeremy made this video called "My YouTube Pay is Skyrocketing. My Meet Kevin Responds." This is such a weird video because I don't understand what you're responding to. Me, Kevin never mentioned you in this video, right? Because me, Kevin made a video where he was basically the reason why me, Kevin made that video, he made a video basically showing his YouTube revenue and how it's declining and how his ad revenue is declining. But he was trying to make a point in how he predicted in 2021 that there would be an advertising boom in 2022. And obviously he turned out to be wrong. And he's pointing that out by showing that even his own YouTube revenue is being affected. And then here comes hating old jealous Jeremy making a video about me, Kevin, saying my YouTube pay is skyrocketing. My me, Kevin response. Dude, nobody cares that your freaking YouTube pay is skyrocketing. You don't make nearly as much money as me, Kevin. Me, Kevin made $21 million in 2021. That's more than Jeremy has made within the last, his lifetime, to be completely honest. I don't know. But that's how I really feel about the whole thing. It's just so weird that he does this. And then in the video, he just kind of talks about my revenue is going up. And then he shows his revenue. And it's so funny because the revenue that he showed, it was like $50K a month or whatever. It's like, dude, me, Kevin's making almost $200,000 a month. Like, you're nowhere near his league. Even if your pay is going up and his is going down, he makes so much more money than you. It's like, dude, you are minuscule compared to him. Like, why are you even comparing yourself? But it's because Jeremy is jealous. Jeremy wants to be Meek Kevin, right? That's what we're seeing here. And it's just weird. It's like, dude, focus on yourself. But I told you guys, even though I don't like either of them, I'm not a fan of Meek Kevin or Jeremy. I think both of them are like grifters and scammers and things like that. There's no doubt about it that Meek Kevin is better than Jeremy. Meek Kevin is smarter than Jeremy. Meek Kevin is more charismatic than Jeremy. And Jeremy knows this and he doesn't like it. He's jealous. It's actually really funny. He's completely freaking jealous of the guy, Because honestly, to me, Jeremy's not really charismatic. He's kind of bland and boring. He's also not the smartest guy in the world, in my opinion. Meek Kevin is actually legit highly intelligent. I give him that. And Meek Kevin, to his credit, even though I'm not a fan of him, he made his money from real estate. He became a multimillionaire through real estate. Jeremy became a multimillionaire by YOLOing in Tesla and getting lucky. And also his little financial fortress course and his YouTube revenue. So it's just, they're not really the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. But obviously, Jeremy is not happy with himself. He wants to be Meek Kevin so bad that, man, the guy's at this point making more videos about the guy than I am. It's actually kind of funny. But anyway, there you guys have it. Just wanted to give my thoughts on the whole thing, on how Jeremy's just a jealous, emotional wreck, and how it's actually kind of funny. And the dude freaking looks like he's on freaking crack every day. And I don't know. The guy looks like he's going through it. But this just goes to show you, when you're not happy with yourself within, and you don't find that inner peace, you start falling apart and you start looking like crap in your videos and obviously showing how jealous you are of other people. And it's just very unfortunate. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Jeremy is jealous of me, Kevin? What do you think about the video? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.